traded asphalt rivers for a western sunset. Still hear the sirens humming in the midnight air, but my soul's on a back road wishing I was there. Friday nights the city never sleeps, but I recall a lakeside promise it keeps. Fireflies dancing, crickets softly calling, world away from this urban sprawl. I'm falling in. Yeah, I got a concrete country heart beating in my chest, traded asphalt rivers for a western sunset. Still hear the sirens humming in the midnight air, but my soul's on a back road wishing I was there. Some folks say you can't have both the city and the farm, but this yearning deep inside keeps me safe from harm. It's the grit of the pavement and the grace of the pines, woven in my story in these heartfelt lines. Yeah, I got a concrete country heart beating in my chest, traded asphalt rivers for a western sunset. Still hear the sirens humming in the midnight air, but my soul's on a back road wishing I was there. Big city dreams with a country state in mind, leaving the concrete for the back roads I'm gonna find. Big city dreams with a country state of mind, leaving the concrete for the back roads I'm gonna find. Always breaking rules. Mama tried to tame me, set me off to different schools, but that fire in my spirit, it just wouldn't die. Had a dime store rebel heart beating way up high. Dime store rebel heart, chasing every thrill, didn't care for the straight and narrow, never standing still. Learning lessons the hard way, wearing out my shoes, singing my own anthem, paying my own dues. Saturday nights, listening to the band, drinking cheap beer under the moonlight, holding someone's hand. Got into a few scrapes, learned to stand my ground. That small town reputation followed me around. Dime store rebel heart, chasing every thrill, didn't care for the straight and narrow, never standing still. Learning lessons the hard way, wearing out my shoes, singing my own little heart's the only way I know how to go. Dime store rebel heart, chasing every thrill. Didn't care for the straight and narrow, never standing still. Learning lessons the hard way, wearing out my shoes, singing my own anthem, paying my own dues. Yeah, dime store rebel heart, right from the very start. 5 o'clock whiz blowing, another week is done. Got that cooler packed and pointed towards the setting sun. Truck's a little dusty, radio playing low. Got that lake on my mind, gotta let the good times flow. Lakeview Friday night, cracking open a Coors Light. Bonfire burning bright underneath the starry sky. Laughing with my buddies where he's drifting away. Just good old country living at the close of day. Remember that little cafe down by the county line? Best damn burger in the state every single time. Stopped in for a quick bite, saw a couple folks I know talking about the weather and the fishing down below. Lakeview Friday night, cracking open a Coors Light. Bonfire burning bright underneath the starry sky. Laughing with my buddies where he's drifting away. Just good old country living at the close of day. That water's looking perfect, gonna take a midnight swim. Leave all the city stress sinking at the water's brim. Lakeview Friday night, cracking open a Coors Light. Bonfire burn bright underneath the starry sky. Laughing with my buddies where he's drifting away. Just good old country living at the close of day. Yeah, Lakeview Friday night feels just about right. Subway rumble fades away, replaced by guitars twain. Traded city sirens for a country song I sang. Packed my bags and chased a dream down that long and winding road. Left the bright lights of Broadway for a different kind of cold. From the NYC skyline to the Nashville line I roam, carrying those city stories to this country home. Got a little bit of both worlds tangled in my soul. Singing about the concrete and the country, making me whole. Remember walking through Times Square, feeling lost and all alone. Now I'm picking on a 6-string, finding where I belong. Pace is slower down here, folks got time to lend a hand. Found a different kind of rhythm in this promised land. From the NYC skyline to the Nashville line I roam, carrying those city stories to this country home. Got a little bit of both worlds tangled in my soul. Singing about the concrete and the country, making me home. Still see sometimes in the corners of my mind, but the melody of freedom is the only song I find. From the NYC skyline to the Nashville line I roam, carrying those city stories to this country home. Got a little bit of those worlds tangled in my soul, singing about the concrete and the country making me whole. Yeah, the NYC to Nashville line, forever intertwined. Lights buzzing softly, the courthouse clock strikes 9. Everyone's gathered round for a good old hometown time. Pickups lined up on Main Street, folks strolling hand in hand. This ain't the city that never sleeps, this is our promised land. Our small town Saturday night under the Friday night lights, laughter spilling from the diner. Everything feels right, maybe just a simple life, but it's the one we hold so dear. Our small town Saturday night, year after year. Local bands playing covers down at the old town hall. Kids are chasing fireflies, having themselves a ball. Couple swaying on the porch swing, whispering sweet nothings long. These are the moments that our memories will grow. Our small town Saturday night under the Friday night lights, laughter spilling from the diner. Everything feels right, maybe just a simple life, but it's the one we hold so dear. Our small town Saturday night, year after year. It ain't about the fancy cars or the buildings reaching high, it's about the sense of community beneath this country sky. Our small town Saturday night under the Friday night lights, laughter spilling from the diner. Everything feels right, maybe just a simple life, but it's the one we hold so dear. Our small town Saturday night, year after year. Yeah, our small town Saturday night, shining ever so bright. It ain't about the fancy cars or the buildings reaching high, it's about the sense of community beneath this country sky. Maybe just a simple life, but it's the one we hold so dear. Our small town Saturday night, year after year. Small town Saturday night, shining ever so bright. The stadium wakes, strong, got the radio playing low, waiting on my buddies for the pre-game show. Tailgate sunrise with a cold one in my hand, cheering on our team in this promised land. Burgers on the barbecue, stories in the air. Ain't nothing like this feeling nowhere, I swear. Remember last year's game, one down to the wire, celebrating that sweet victory fueled by pure desire. Same crew standing here today, through thick and thin we ride. This ain't just a football game, it's something deep inside. Tailgate sunrise with a cold one in my hand, cheering on our team in this promised land. Burgers on the barbecue, stories in the air. Ain't nothing like this feeling nowhere, I swear. From the early morning light till the final whistle blows, these are the moments that a country heart knows. Tailgate sunrise with a cold one in my hand, cheering on our team in this promised land. Burgers on the barbecue, stories in the air. Ain't nothing like this feeling nowhere, I swear. Yeah, tailgate sunrise, it's kind of paradise. Walking through the screen door, the bell gives a sweet chime. Smell of coffee brewing, taking me back in time. Same checkered tablecloths, same friendly faces there. The cafe on Main Street, a place beyond compare. The cafe on Main, where stories unfold slow over cups of hot coffee. Tales of long ago, where neighbors gather round and strangers become friends. The cafe on Main, where the good times never end. Man Johnson in the corner, reading his morning news. Waitress Betty pouring coffee, chasing away the blues. I heard a fella at the counter talking about the summer rain. Life moves a little slower down on the cafe on Main. The cafe on Main, where stories unfold slow over cups of hot coffee. And tales of long ago, where neighbors gather round, strangers become friends. The cafe on Main, where the good times never end. From a quick lunch break to a heartfelt afternoon, this little spot on Main Street always humming a sweet tune. Seen first dates and farewells, secrets whispered low. The heart of our small town, where everyone can go. The cafe on Main, where stories unfold slow over cups of hot coffee, tales of long ago, where neighbors gather round, strangers become friends. The cafe on Main, where the good times never end. Yeah, the cafe on Main feels like coming home again. Rainy Tuesday evening, same old coffee shop, sitting in our corner booth where we always used to stop. The waitress knows my order, don't even have to say, just a black coffee strong to chase the blues away. This corner booth remembers every whispered word, every promise that was broken, every silent tear unheard. I come back here sometimes just to feel you near, pouring out my lonely heart, hoping you might hear. Remember that first meeting, nervous smiles and shy hello. Didn't know that corner booth would hold the seeds of love we'd sow. We talked for hours that night, the dreams we both held dear. Now just the echo of your laughter is all I have right here. This corner booth remembers every whispered word, every promise that was broken, every silent tear unheard. I come back here sometimes just to feel you near, pouring out my lonely heart, hoping you might hear. Maybe someday down the road our paths will cross again. Maybe in this corner booth our story won't just end. This corner booth remembers every whispered word, every promise that was broken, every silent tear unheard. I come back here sometimes just to feel you near, pouring out my lonely heart, hoping you might. Just me and the memories in this corner booth, my dear. Glass in front of me, the jukebox softly plays. Another lonely night, settling in these hazy ways. This old bar's seen its share of tears and broken hearts, and I'm just another chapter tearing mine apart. There's a ghost of yesterday's bar beside me, whispering tales of lost love for only me to see. The neon sign outside is buzzing in the rain, just me and the memory, drowning out the pain. Used to sit here with you, laughing till the morning light. Now the silence screams your absence in the lonely night. Every song that plays reminds me of the way we used to be. Guess some memories just cling and won't set a heart free. There's a ghost of yesterday's bar stool sitting right beside me, whispering tales of lost love for only me to see. The neon sign outside is buzzing in the rain, just me and the memory, drowning out the pain. They say time heals all wounds, but this one cuts so deep. Guess I'll keep company with shadows while the rest of the world is asleep. There's a ghost of yesterday's bar stool sitting right beside me, whispering tales of lost love for only me to see. The neon sign outside is buzzing in the rain, just me and the memory, drowning out the pain. Yeah, the ghost of yesterday's bar stool, always here with me. Sunrise painting the eastern sky, got a full tank of gas, leaving all my worries in the rear view, moving fast. Windows down, the wind in my hair, radio playing loud, just the open road ahead, lost in the country crowd. This two-lane freedom ride is all I need today, leaving the concrete jungle, finding my own way. Miles melting underneath these tires, feeling alive and free. Just me and this black top and the country air for me. Stopped at a roadside diner for a cup of coffee strong. Talked to a weathered farmer where I was heading along. And a few reasons life are too simple and sincere. Moments like these remind me why I love it out here. This two-lane freedom ride is all I need today, leaving the concrete jungle, finding my own way. Miles melting underneath these tires, feeling alive and free. Just me and this black top and country air for me. miles melting under